So what is AWS Free Tier? AWS Free Tier is an account type that gain a free hands-on experience with AWS products and services. AWS Free Tier provides consumers the ability to explore and try out AWS services free out of charge up to specified limit for each service. It's Free Tier, consider this as an AWS account that's actually giving you for a test dose, right? For example, whenever there have been new products, we always used to get like test products, right? It's an actual AWS account where you can launch what all services you want. But for beginners and for people that are trying to understand, trying to learn AWS, we can use this AWS account to access all the free tier services. There are certain services that are literally free for 12 months. There are some services that are only free for one-time use. There are services that are not at all free at all. That will see much in detail. So this is the concept of why AWS provide free tier accounts. So what is this free tier accounts and what all are the offer types do we have with the AWS free tier? The free tier is comprised of three different types of offerings. The first one, which is the one that we are going to follow, is the services with a 12-month free tier allow customers to use the product for free up to a specified limits for 1 year from the date the account was created. So if you're going to create a new AWS account today, we are going to get the free basic plan that will come with a 12-month free tier that will allow us to test most of the services that comes under free tier for free, and it's up to 12 months. And once this 12 months is over, if you are still using any resources, that's what we are going to get charged for up to that time. For the first 12 months, it's free. The second type is services with an always free offer allow customers to use the product for free up to specified limit as long as they are an AWS customer. That's a kind of always free offer that provides to an existing AWS customers. For example, I've been using their for example, I have a website that's running and I have different services that's been embedded on my infrastructure. I've been using most of the services. On that kind of situation, they used to give some kind of free offer for okay, you've been using this much thing, so we are going to provide you some specific free offer for these much services for this amount of time. So it's not mandatory. It depends upon the customers and based on their usage. The last one is a service with a short-term trial are free to use for a specified period of time or up to one-time limit depending on the service limited. That's what we're talking about, the short-term trial. For example, if they launch a new services service for might be that be a database big processing or big data processing services, they can't provide us a free tier, because if you're going to use it and if we are going to process GBs or TB kind of data, they still have a lot of financial loss. So they don't provide that kind of services for free. But in certain situations, like they launch a new service and they want customers to try it out for a certain time, they will give a short-term trial that we can use it for a week or a month and so on. So that all depends on different scenarios. But what we are trying to go to do today is the 12-month free tier one. And what is a billing policy? So end of the day, we need to pay for what we are using, right? That's the whole concept of cloud, right? So we will be creating a billing alarm to stay within our limits. For example, we can set an alarm saying that, hey, your usage went up to $5 or like $1. What all threshold what we are setting? If the usage went above that, then we used to get an alarm. Don't worry that we will be trying to use the free usage ones. We won't be using anything big, but if you want to try something that we need to test it out, we can always do it in our account. If that exceeds the billing alarm that we created, then we will get an alarm. That's what the billing alarm is about, and we can do some kind of config changes on the account settings that we'll be doing later soon. And if your application usage exceeds the free tier limits, you simply pay the standards, pay as you go rate models. Yeah. For example, if you launch a big type of instance type of EC2 server, EC2 instance, and it used to have only 1 hour of free usage, and you run it for 2 hours, right? After 1 hour, the price model kick in, and it will be priced up to the time that we stopped or deleted the server, destroy the server. Okay. So that's why you simply pay standard pay as you go service rates. AWS Free Tier is applied to your monthly usage. It will expire on the first month of each month and does not accumulate. For example, I have a free tier, just for an example, saying that AWS provide a free tier for EC2 instances of T2 Micro that we can run for 10 days a month, and I can use it for a month. And if and on the second month I didn't use it, it doesn't mean that that offer will be moved and accumulated to the third month. No, if we use it or not, that free tier usage will be expired on every month, first of every month. So that's a month end-to-end process.